to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board. Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
And now,
the midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how it's... Bakula! In he goes again! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Saka, and the counter is on. Gyökeres, caught offside that time. Vitinha and Mayulu. Now it's Dembele. Oh, just skips past his man. Bakula! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has not gone well.
Mayulu.
Now it's Saka. Gyökeres. And here's Martinelli. Rice. Chance for a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pacho.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Great ball, and he's in here. He is through here. Calafiori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's having a pop! Oh, that is outstanding! minimal contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spank.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pacho, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Right, Dembele.
And he's running through. It's Dembele! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Dembele really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Saka. And it's Zubimendi. Just about within shooting range. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. He's got away. Tries to play it through. And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead. And here's Saka. Rice. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have...
Eucharist! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Zaire Emery. Played out to the left flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eucharist takes a shot! Well, the ball's run loose here.
Gyökeres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Saka. Fabian Ruiz. Now the breakaway. And it's Mayulu to Marquinhos. That's a sharp pass. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Rice. Marquinhos cuts it out. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
Please welcome everyone.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Timber.
Saka.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him. And here's Martin. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Fabian Ruiz. Goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Vitinha. Mayulu. Gyökeres being watched hawkishly here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And again! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he was quick to react. Gyökeres receives it in a... Gyökeres! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. Right, goes short. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He saw that the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Gyökeres is firing after that one. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pacho. And it's Ruiz.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Going for goal! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Paris Saint-Germain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution in progress.
João Neves. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Timber.
And here's Saka. Good ball, good, and he shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Paris Saint-Germain have opted to make another change here. Fabian Ruiz. That's Dembele. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Martinelli. Decent chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Rice plays it short. Calafiori. Eze. Shot goal! And how did he not put that away?
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's been given away. Big chance! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Arsenal have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So now the difference is 3. Saka. Vitinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Gyökeres. And here's Martinelli. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Could be danger here. He's had a shot! Now, and it's come back out to him. Oh, and the referee says that is it. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Gyökeres just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.